What's up guys, CJ here and welcome back to another all-new video, and if you're like me, that new Mutants trailer just blew you away. I mean, we knew it was going to be horror-ish, but I don't think any of us expected a full-fledged X-Men horror movie. But that is 100% what it looks like. I mean, I can only imagine to some casual fans sitting in like a movie theater, they're gonna have no idea that this is a Marvel movie until the logo flashes up on the screen, I think like 20 seconds into the trailer. And really, we only get a brief glimpse at a mutant power in the trailer, and I think that's Sunspot in that washing machine. But the movie's horror tone has roots in the comic story it's following, arguably one of the most horror-centric story arcs in Marvel Comics history to date, the Demon Bear Saga. Now, the director has actually confirmed that this is the story arc the movie is following, but after the trailer, there really is no doubt. But what is the Demon Bear Saga? The storyline itself began in New Mutants number 18 in 1984, which is notable because it was the first issue of Bill Sienkiewicz's run as an artist, which marked a pretty incredible shift in the tone of the book as well as the art, which became incredibly distinct compared to other books in that time period. The story primarily hinges on one New Mutant in particular, Danielle Moonstar, aka Psyche or Mirage, the two mutant names she's gone by at various points in her career. Since the earliest issues of the New Mutants when it began in 1983, Danielle had been haunted by a demonic entity known as the Demon Bear, supposedly the same bear that killed her parents according to her origin story. But in issue 18, the mystical bear went from spirit to reality. After a series of increasingly frightening nightmares featuring the bear, Danielle headed out into the snow and commanded the spirit that was haunting her to show itself. Despite wounding it, the bear gained the upper hand and severely mauled Moonstar. She was rushed to the hospital by the rest of the team, and honestly for the rest of the arc, she would actually just be in limbo on an operating table while the team battled her nightmare. While the bulk of the action takes place at the hospital while Danielle's being treated for her wounds, after another unsuccessful attack, the bear teleported the young team to its spiritual home, the unspoiled Great Plains of America before Western colonialism. After a fairly intense battle full of magic armor, Native American zombies, and two white people strangely being turned into Native Americans permanently, the team managed to bring the beast down, thanks in no small part to magic and her soul sword. While they definitely are following this story arc in the film, as always, the connection is probably going to be pretty loose, but there are actually already some obvious threads that I think we can see just from this trailer. First and foremost, as I mentioned, in the comic, a huge bulk of the action takes place in a hospital while Danielle's being treated, and from the trailer, it seems like most of the movie takes place in an institution of some kind for mutants. It's directly referenced as a hospital at one point, maybe not exactly the same, but I think clearly inspired. Secondly, the trailer is actually pretty dominated by the young actress that plays Danielle Moonstar, Blue Hunt. I mean, arguably the most well-known member of the cast would have to be Anya Taylor-Joy after Split and The Witch, but Blue Hunt does get the bulk of the screen time in this trailer. Third, the team, with the exception of having no magma, is essentially the same as the book, with Magic, Psyche, Sunspot, Wolfsbane, and Cannonball all making appearances in the film. But if I had to bet, I think the Demon Bear will just be one aspect of the horror in the movie, and from the trailer it definitely seems that way. I mean, rather than the bear being the big bad itself. Instead, especially from what we've seen in the trailer, I think it's much more likely that given Moonstar's powers, she's actually creating the horrors the team is seeing. That's because her ability is what's known as empathetic illusion creation. She subconsciously projects the greatest fears or greatest desires of herself and people around her. And even scarier is to the victim, intentional or unintentional, those illusions seem real. That would also definitely vibe with that line from earlier in the trailer about baby rattlesnakes being more dangerous than adult ones because they don't know basically how to control how much venom they secrete. In the same vein, Moonstar would be much more dangerous as a child than as an adult because she doesn't know how to control the massive and super powerful illusion powers she has. But admittedly, that's just a pretty loose guess from this one very, very hype teaser trailer. So let me know what you think of that theory in the comment section down below, and if you're excited for this movie. That's gonna do it for me here though. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to smash that like if you like what you saw, subscribe for more great content every single day, and consider turning on your notifications to be alerted every time we upload a new video. For even more content, check out our website at hybridnetworkyt.com, and if you love HN and want to take your support of the channel to the next level, consider donating to us on Patreon. Signing off, this is CJ, and I'll see you next time.